back to my channel. I don't usually do a lot of tutorials on my channel just because I feel like I'm only decent at makeup. Like I'm not really like amazing or anything, but I thought of like kind of a nice little subtle fall look for those of us who really aren't into like the super glam, like the nice plum lips, because I like that a lot too. But for every day during the fall, I wanted to come up with a look that was a little bit more subtle but still very fall inspired. Now I did do like my eyebrows, my base, like foundation and all that stuff off camera, so you're not going to see me go through like my usual routine just because I wanted to save some time. Otherwise you will see like what I did for eyeshadow and my lips.
I realized that I'm starting out a little bit backwards since I'm starting out with all the face products, and that's just because the eyeshadow is going to be the hardest part for me, so I tend to leave the harder parts of my routine for last. So here I'm just going in with a cream blush. I'm using this pink brown color. It looks more brown in person, but on camera it looks a little more pink. And I'm just applying that on the high points of my cheeks. I like to avoid the apples of my cheeks just because of a very round face already, and I'm trying to avoid that overly cherubic look. And so then I'm going to go in with the red, just a tiny bit on the apples of my cheeks. Red is one of those colors that if you go a little too overboard, it can look a little bit jarring. So I'm just applying that on the center of my cheeks with the same brush that I used to apply on my blush. And then after that, I'm just going in with some powder and like locking all that in so it stays on. And I'm going in with this gold white highlighter, just applying it on the high points of my cheeks. Again, I'm trying to avoid looking overly round since I already have round cheeks, and highlighter is one of those things where if you have really round cheeks, it's kind of best to avoid it on the cheeks. Alright, so then I'm moving on to some lipstick. This is one of my favorites. You can use any lipstick you want, really. Just make sure that it's like this more muted plum color with a little bit of red in it. And I'm just applying it in the center of my lips. I'm just dabbing it on. I like to apply very sheer layers. I saw a video where Pat McGrath was doing this, and I really loved the results at the end. So I've been doing this ever since, and honestly, my lip game has gotten so much better. After I'm done applying it all over and getting it in all those corners, I like to go in with a napkin and just kind of dab off the excess and then dab a little bit more in the center. So here I'm just setting my face after applying all that powder. And now moving on to eyeshadow, I'm just going with this very dusty kind of rose looking color, and I'm applying it on the outer edges of my eyes, just on that V. This is the only way I do my eyeshadow, really. Like honestly, I'm not that good when it comes to eyeshadow, so I tend to do the same thing. And I'm just applying it on the outer corner, and then I'm blending it in. I tend to spend most of my time blending. So then I'm going in with this purple color here. Again, I'm just adding it to the edges. My way of doing eyeshadow is just to like pack a lot of it on the corners of my eyes, and then I just go in with a fluffy brush and I blend away. And then once I'm done blending that, I go in with this really dark, dusty looking kind of light, like purple color, and then I'm adding it on the corners again. Again, I'm just packing it on and then brushing it out just until I get it to like the desired effect. And so I didn't have any eyeliner with me, so I just used a black eyeshadow single, and with a wet brush I just applied it at the corners. And since I'm going for a more subtle look for this makeup, I'm just doing a little bit on the corners. I don't want to get too excited since I want this to be more of a day look. Here I'm just doing some finishing touches. I'm just correcting where I might have not have blended well enough with the eyeshadow.
So this is the finished subtle fall makeup look here. It's just a little bit more purples and like browns. I've actually worn like this eye look a couple times at work. But anyway, thank you very much for watching this video. If you like my content, go ahead, subscribe. I make videos for every week. I know I've been slacking this month, but I'm gonna get back on it. It's been a chaotic month for me, so that's finally kind of over. So anyway, thank you again very much for watching. I will see you in the next video.